Hello, welcome back to a completely legally distinct unpacking video. This is my Big Clive homage to his unbagging videos, in which I order lots of things from that, well, retro repair related things from AliExpress. And I might branch out as well into other stores if I can find somewhere that has quite the variety that AliExpress seems to have, which it's one of those rabbit holes that you always find yourself in, isn't it? If you get a recommendation from somebody for a thing, you always scroll down the page a little bit to see what AliExpress then recommends you off of the back of that, because it has quite a, I don't know, maybe aggressive is an aggressive word for it, but aggressive algorithm where you click on one type of thing and it wants to show you everything, every variation of that thing that they have on the store, and that's all it's going to show you until you click on something else. So with that in mind, if you find or can think of anything that you think I should have a look at on AliExpress, then please let me know and I'll order it for the next one of these that I do, one of these unpacking videos. So I wanted to show you something. I've got my hands over these first of all because I want to make it easy for me so I don't have to blur anything out. They have got address labels on, and I have gone over them with my Sharpie just to black out any of my details. But I'm sure if someone was really trying and zoomed in on my Potato Vision 1080p feed, they might be able to see what I've got. But I want to show you something because I know there's something might be in one of these packages, or it might be coming in the next package that is relevant to this. So somebody said, because I had this thing in the last unpacking video, which almost poisoned me when I sprayed it, and it's a label detail destroyer, and it basically, you spray it on the label and it just, all of the ink just fades away, which is really quite clever. I wonder if it's then possible to get it back. So if you're trying to hide your details from somebody going through your rubbish, then maybe that's not the best thing. But somebody said, use a heat gun. So I've got my heat gun here. What have I got this set to? It's currently at, it's a bit hot. Let's turn that down a bit. Right, I've got it set to 200 degrees. And you can see what it does to this paper. Oh, maybe I'll go a bit hotter. Right, I'm going full whack, 330. Yeah. It's magical. I don't know what it's doing to whatever's inside the package, but it's quite a nice effect. And shush you, be quiet now. But instead of messing around with that, I'll actually just turn them over. And let's have a look at what we've got. Let's do this little bag first, because I did have a little peek inside this because it came separate and I wasn't sure what it was. And it is about 5 meters of a certain size of silicone tubing. Oh, actually, this could be quite interesting. Again, this is from a recommendation from somebody, especially in my YouTube comments, possibly, who said, yeah, you should just buy a load of that stuff from AliExpress for this. So for my engineer pump, where this one's already started to, it's got a notch out the side of it. I'll just zoom down here. There's a, you can see the notch out the side of that. So apparently this stuff will do just as well. Now, whether it is as heat resistant, and it's silicone, so it should be, as this original, well, that's actually, this is engineer branded. It's not as thick, I don't think. It's difficult to tell because that is a worn piece, but as long as it fits on there and does the same job, yeah, that is really good. So does it immediately melt when I hit it with 350 degrees of soldering iron tip? No. That shininess you can see on there is just solder off of my soldering iron. Yeah, that's really quite heat resistant. I'm quite impressed, actually. Wow, okay. And I've got, well, this packet here, which I've just pulled in half. This packet here is engineer branded silicone tube, and I don't know, I paid about, must have been anywhere between £3 and £5 for this. And this stuff, which is going to last me literally forever, cost me a few quid on AliExpress. There will be links to everything in the description. And I think I've set up affiliation links this time, so I will get a nice little kickback if you order stuff. Don't feel obliged, because a lot of this is rubbish. Right, I know that there's more stuff to come, because again they delayed the stuff with liquids in, and I did order some different fluxes and things. So, but I have got, you know, various orders on their way. But there's going to be enough to go to get us going in this one. And this is for, well, I've specifically got it for this. I keep this little bottle of Topnic Flux. So this is the original bottle, but I don't like using it with the brush. I like to just be able to squirt a little bit on with these applicators. These are quite nice, these are. And you can see where the flux is actually solidified. But I lost the little nipple. I've got one over here that I keep some IPA in, which I never really use this one, so I could have just stolen that bit. But I lost the little nipple that stops the liquid from evaporating, so I thought I'd order some of these. And there are 20 pieces of special silicone plug head, use for 0.4 to 1.2 millimeter glue, dispensing syringe needles, seal, prevent glue from solidifying colour. Oh, these are much smaller, but yeah, that's actually better, because that's not going to come off quite so easy. Yeah, you can get these in a bigger size, because things like these needles need a bigger nipple. Nipple. So childish. Okay, that's item number 2. What's in this one? It's a speaker. There should be a few of these. Now these are 32 ohm speakers, and I'm hoping to use these for ZX Spectrums, because quite a few ZX Spectrums come, you know, that I repair have faulty speakers. Now this is just a scrap board, but they go literally in that area there, and I just need to connect up, you know, a little right angle arm to go to the connections there and there. Now these are 32 ohm speakers, and it's really this. I think it's. I'm not sure on an issue 2. I think an issue 2 actually, and earlier, uses a 200 ohm speaker, but all the later boards use a 40 ohm speaker, and these are 32 ohm, and I'm hoping that I can use these in ZX Spectrum repairs with a little bit of clutching, because speakers are actually quite expensive. I can't remember what I paid for these, but we shall see. That will be an experiment at some point in the future. And look, there's other ones here. This has got to be another one. There's 2 in here. So this, I put that in with the nipples. Yeah, I'm not going to know which ones are which. No idea. Yeah, these look slightly the same. Yeah, they're exactly the same. Okay, got one more of those. Oh no, these are RAM chips. Oh, excellent. I think they're RAM chips. These are chips. Let's get that out of the way. And these are 4164s. They do look in very good condition, like they've either new old stock or they've been pulled from something that they look very, very new. Let's get a tester. So I've got it set for 4164, and it's going to do a loop test, so it'll just keep testing until I tell it to stop. And it's on the most extreme setting that this does. Yeah. Excellent. And these are 10 microsecond or whatever that is. That just means I pulled the chip out. Right, I'm not going to test all of them because I think I've ordered, well, I'm pretty sure I've ordered more than one set of these. I know one set that I ordered got cancelled on its way, so I was planning to make a video where I tested a load of chips bought from AliExpress to see if they were of reasonable quality, but part of the order got cancelled, so we'll see. I might do some of the testing in this video and I might do it in a later video. Depends what else is in this bag. All right, what have we got in here? Not going quite so gung-ho on cutting this one open because I can't see what it is and where it starts and where it ends. Okay, looks like there's a couple of things in here. Aha! Right. So the reason I showed that thing at the start with the label was because of this. It's another label obfuscator. Oh, it's already got ink on there. Okay, let's get this open first and I'll show you what it's all about. A bag within a bag. I suppose they didn't want this one to dry out, so actually I appreciate that. Oh, it's just another roller, a spare roller for it. So where does the ink come from? I suppose the ink might be inside it. I don't know. I don't know how these things work. But let's take this as a pretend label. And I want to mask what's written on there. That's not the best example because it's not very flat. Here's an old envelope. Pretend there's some text on here that I want to obscure. And it just prints random text across your label. Makes it very difficult to see exactly what's going on. Yeah, I think there's ink inside there, otherwise it would have run out by now, surely. I really like that. Cool. Okay, so this is Mechanic branded, probably. It might be Mechanic, I don't know. And it's for putting IPA or similar inside it. And then if I grab a cotton bud, I can just do that and some IPA will appear in the top of this thing here. Should we try it? Let's actually fill it up. Or not fill it, but let's put some IPA in there. So I've got gallons of IPA around here in containers, but I generally put it in this squirty bottle. And if I need to get one of these where I'll just squirt it, and it's quite wasteful. And what worries me about this method is that the IPA will actually evaporate out of here, but I'm hoping it will be of good enough seal to actually stop that happening. It doesn't feel like an airtight seal, but oh, there it is. So I can just do that and I've got my IPA. Yeah. Okay, that's probably good enough for cleaning stuff off of a circuit board or whatever, and I can keep this as a bit more airtight than that is. But still not airtight. See how airtight it is. It's quite airtight. I couldn't hear any hissing. So yeah, another thing to clutter up my workbench. Right, we've got 2 left, one small one and one big one. Let's do the small one first. That's a bag in a bag. Oh, I know what this is. Very well packed, considering what it is. All of that packaging for a metal tray. It's a parts holder. So I've been using this one, but I've got various ones spread around all over the place. This one's got a nice heavy base and it's got a rubber base on it as well. But when I throw a screw in there, it's going to stay there. Oh, that one's not. It's non-ferrous. Oh, no, it is. Look at that. Oh, I like that. First one I've had of these. These are all Commodore 64 screws. Yes. Marvellous. Very happy with that. I could probably do with 3 or 4 more of them though, so I can have different machines on the go at the same time. Right, last bag. I no idea what's in such a big bag. It might be multiple things. It's multiple things. You lucky people. You were about to go. Sit down. Make yourself comfortable. We have more to do. What is this? Welding fire fixture, adjustable suction bracket welding table. Arm for motherboard, soldering, welding locator, soldering tools. Oh, I know what it is. It holds 2 wires together so you can solder them together. Let's try it. So I've got my yellow wire that I need to strip. Strip the yellow wire. And I can put it in that side. And I've got my blue wire that I need to strip. Yeah, it's stripped. And I put that in that side. Line them up roughly. And then I can solder them together. Like so. That's really good. So I've been using, on recent projects, I've been using this Omni-Fixo thing, which is great for certain things, but for holding wires, don't like it at all. I find it really fiddly. So yeah, this is simple and effective. And it's going to live in the same place as that. Actually, we'll leave it out for now because I like to leave everything for a picture at the end. Okay, put that away though. What's this? This is a mechanic alcohol bottle, 180 milliliter plastic liquid container for, is that the same as this? Did I order 2? And is this the fake one? And this is the real one? So this is the one that came in this box. And this is the one we just looked at a minute ago. Static safe. This feels much better made. Yeah, this feels much better made than this. They are very slightly different. I mean, they're not perfect. Even this one, this is rough around here. And this one is a bit rough around here as well. There's something rattling around in here. Oh no, it's in here. Okay. All right, I'm going to pour the alcohol. I think that this one is the original one, so I'm going to pour the alcohol from this one to this one. Yeah, that just feels a better made thing. Well, let's squirt it out the side a little bit, but yeah. Okay, that's going to be the one for me. I'll pass that on to someone else. Right, next thing. It's chips. Okay, we'll leave them to one side for a minute and we'll have a look at this thing. I thought cable organiser, cable management wire winder, tape, earphone, hone, mouse cord management ties protector for iPhone, Xiaomi, Samsung color 5 meters black. Oh, it's cable, it's double-sided Velcro basically. I've been using this sort of thing for ages and I've actually ran out, so this is going to be really handy. So just snip a bit off and tie it around a cable. Brilliant, that's really handy. Let's go straight. Actually, I'll need to leave it out for pictures. All right, good, that's good. I'm happy with that. Chips, 4116s. 5 of them. What an odd number to send out. 5 pieces. Okay, we'll check those in a sec. I'm assuming these are the same. Yeah, these are the same. Exactly the same. 4116s. What is this? Oh, right. I know what this is. Well, I know because I just read the label. Ah, different ones. So these are the 3 types of flush cutters that I use. These are my Nipples, which were given to me by Henry. That's got his name written on there. And these are very, very nice, but I have already notched them. And I tend to save them for jobs where I want a really neat cut. These I've had forever. And look, the handle is actually working its way through, or the metal is working its way through the handle. They're in a really bad way, but I really like these because they open really wide at the end here. These are your normal Plato, that usually says Plato, but I don't know what that says. What do these ones say? These are, I mean, you get loads of these, and these ones haven't even got anything on the handle. These ones say Plato. So we've got Plato, Pakafk, and nothing. But these all do exactly the same thing, where they only open, what is that, about 8 or 9 mil at the end. And if you're cleaning a 3D print, you want something that you can get a bit more of the thing in there, in the end of the cutters. So I saw these, and I thought from the picture that these are much more like these. I'm quite impressed with the packaging, not the actual packaging, but this. Yes, look at that. That's probably even bigger. It is very, only like a, yeah, just a millimeter, but that is exactly what I was after. Okay, so I've got some, I've got various pairs around here. Where's that? I got another set of these from, Kevin sent some stuff in for me, and that had a set of cutters in. I've misplaced them, but yep, excellent. So let's put these ones away. I can finally retire my light blue handled ones. Quite like that. I might keep them. And this, apart from the chips, is the final package, and it is, right, yes. Oh, I've cut into something. Emergency. I wasn't expecting that to stick out all that way. Okay, so last packing, unpacking, I bought this solder paste extruder. And this works, it's really good. It does exactly what you want it to, but to get it off, I have to unscrew that all the way to get it off of the tube. Like this. And so if I want to change it to another one, And part of the reason of buying another one was so that I didn't have to do that for other tubes. But this one looks like it's just a bit more modern, let's say, and thought out. So it is a K2208 Kaisi extruder, universal extruder. Okay. So I'm guessing that I need to press that to... Oh, yep. Push that all the way up. Then I can, oh, even further, slide that in there, like so. And squish that down to the end somewhere. It's something I can extrude onto. Yeah. Yes. Oh, I like that. Oh, look at this. It's got spare nozzles in the handle. That's nice. Where's the other one? Why is there only two in there? That is nice, actually. But yeah, much, much easier if I want to take this out. I think I just... that way. Yep. Just pull that all the way to the end and then slide that out. That is exactly what I wanted. And then, yep, back the other way. Brilliant. Perfect. Highly recommend that. That feels nice in the hand as well. I can use that in a very precise manner. Very, very good. That's going, well, no, it's not. Need to take a picture. Right, let's test some of this memory. So I've got enough of it to actually show you in this video rather than making a separate video. All right, so let's do this 4164. Yeah, this is 4164 memory first. Let's do this one. Shenzhen Gallian Technology Company Limited. So that you can differentiate which ones are which in the description. I don't know what that first lot was because it wasn't really well labelled. That's quite a lot in there. It looks like 10 chips. And they've got tape over the ends. I hate that. Ba-ba. All right, looking at the actual chips. These look a bit more contemporary with laser etched printing on them. You know, it looks more like a laser etch than the other ones. The other ones looked like a silk screen type print. Yes, we're going to give them each 2 goes. Yes. Right, so 4 out of 4 so far. Okay, they've all passed. I don't recognise the manufacturer of these chips. But all of those, that batch, are fully working. That's really good. I was expecting at least one, but they do look... well, actually, these ones don't look brand new. The legs on these don't look as pristine. They are a little bit crusty. So I think these have been harvested from something. Not necessarily desoldered, but certainly taken out of something. Let's test all of these ones as well. These were from Shenzhen Fushida Electronics Company Limited. 10 pieces, lot 4164-10. What are these ones? These are -15, this lot that I've already tested. Okay, I'm going to go through and test all of these now. Uh-oh, put it in the wrong way. To be fair, there is a dot at both ends. Yeah, these ones have got like a white ink print on them, but they do look brand new. Brilliant. So that is this chip. So that's a -10 in speed, so I'm a bit faster. Again, I don't recognise. It's the same marking for the manufacturer of them on these as the other one. I'll show you them together. Yeah. I've got these as well. These are the 4116s. So let's change my amazing chip tester to 4116. And that's telling me I need to be in this socket. What do these look like? Oh yeah, these have got multicoloured legs. That looks like it has been heat treated. Not sure if you can see that on camera, but it's got like an oily sheen on it. I definitely need to get these the right way up because they are 12, +12, -5 and +5 volts in these. So getting them the wrong way around would be bad. Look at that. That one works. Let's turn all of those the right way. Oh no, they've been put in here in different orientations. These two are facing down and this one's facing up. That's rude. Put them all in the right way. Oh, this one's got a bent leg. But this one hasn't got the horrible sheen of this one. Look at that. This one on the left is nice and silvery and this one is all tarnished. Yeah, it was only the one that was tarnished. And these look like new old stock to me. Or out of a socket, but in good condition. We're on 100%. Last one. Wow. Well done, AliExpress. AliExpress sellers, got to tip my hat to you on this one. I bought 3 lots of chips and in batches of 10, and all of them are working. Yeah, really, really nice. And they're all in really good condition as well. Just that one tarnished one and one bent leg. That's it. I need to put these somewhere where they're all in there. You know, I want these as matched sets so I can put them all in one machine if I need to. That's all I have. That's all of the stuff. What did I like the most? I think I like the cutters a lot. And I like the tape, and I very much like the part tray. The chips are obvious. This is excellent. I'm very impressed with this. I don't know about the speakers yet. Oh, they've all stuck together. Come apart, come apart, come apart. There we go. I don't know about the speakers yet because I won't know until... Actually, we could do a rudimentary test on these and test the resistance across them. All right, so this one should be 32 ohms. 30 ohms, that's good. That'll do. I would hope for a little bit more. Yeah, so 30, well, it's dropping. Don't know why that one's dropping. 29 ohms. And 29 is as well. I'm sure that'll be fine. I can always add a resistor in series to, you know, make it a little bit quieter, I think, but that's fine. Oh yeah, this was good. This was good. There was nothing bad. Did I have anything bad? I was a bit disappointed that I got 2 of these. I would have been fine with either of them. I'm not sure which one is genuine. I suspect it's this one. But yeah, it just looks better made. It looks better quality. I'm really happy with everything I got. Well, I don't think I'll ever top this one. This is excellent. Was there anything else? My little nipple things. Yep, that was it really. Brilliant, what a haul. What an absolutely brilliant haul. I will definitely put all the links to all of this that I can, as long as it's all still listed on AliExpress. I'll put it all in the description, and if there's anything here, especially the chips. One thing we do on the Retro Hardware Discord is there is a channel which has trusted AliExpress sellers. I'll be adding the sellers for these chips to that list. So if you wanted to buy chips from AliExpress and know you had a better than usual chance of getting good chips, then buying some from a seller that somebody has already bought some from and had a good experience is going to give you the best chance, or a good chance. So yeah, we have a channel on there with a spreadsheet with all of the sellers that we have listed as trusted. So yeah, I've got a few to add. So much admin. Right, I hope you enjoyed that. If you've got any suggestions of things you'd like to see on an unpacking video, then please let me know. You can find my email in the YouTube description, or you can, not in the YouTube description, in my home about page, or you can join our Retro Hardware Discord, or I don't know, use telepathy. There's got to be a better way of getting hold of me. This social media is not very good. I'm not very good at social media, even though I live on a YouTube channel, which is social media. Goodbye.